Hello, welcome to this video, this vlog, this channel, or the other channel. It's just gone 9 AM, 2 minutes past according to the laptop, and I've just transferred the next batch of footage from the recording from the smartphone, from the Samsung Galaxy S smartphone to the SanDisk flash drive. Hashtag no ad. And I've just had baked beans on toast, or rather baked beans on cheddar, mature cheddar on toast with coffee. I'm still drinking the coffee, but I got up to take out the empty plate, put it in the sink, and then start filling the sink out with washing up liquid. And I thought, well, I better check on the file transfer, which I have. And of course I'm watching the recently uploaded video that went up, I shouldn't do this, 4ish, 3ish, 4ish. I think I went to bed about 4 this morning, because I was around, well, I was in this room when the export finished. It only took 2 hours for 33-minute video using the Kdenlive, still using Kdenlive. A kind of custom setting. I've used the standard setting, and that's the average setting. So I thought I would try and head towards the quality end, just gradual. That's the only change I did, and I'm happy with the results. I can't complain. It's not 100% perfect, but it's 90 something perfect, you know, in terms of quality. Even the sound is better now, although at the time of the edit the sound was pretty loud and crackly, but I knew there'd be some compression involved later on, and the end result is good so far. I'm nearly halfway through the video. Yep, so that's what I'm going to watch the rest of it now shortly. It's quite warm. It is sunny today rather than yesterday, although I quickly saw on the internet that it's going to be cooler today. I think yesterday was quite murky. Sort of miserable, but it was nice, it was calming, you know. There's nothing exciting about yesterday, but it was calming. That's how it felt. So, I finished the edit, kicked it off last night. Well, I say last night, it was in the early hours. Yeah, gone 12, I think it was about 12:30. And then I had a couple of sandwiches, a couple of ready salted crisp. Sandwiches are still mature cheddar and sandwich bread. I've run out of garlic sausage. I don't fancy having garlic sausage. It's a nice aroma, especially in the fridge, to smell the garlic. But I just don't like leaving garlic in the fridge for too long. I'm supposed to be eating it, I think, 3 days, and sometimes I don't get around to having sandwiches because it's too late, because of one thing or another, and I find that it's not taking 3 days, it's taking maybe more longer. So I had that with coffee, and then afterwards this was exporting. By that time, I don't know. I think I watched vlog 716 again, the hour 21 for the third time. Because I thought, well, when that finishes, the export will be finished, and of course I was watching YouTube videos. I just didn't want to watch anything else, anything dramatic. And then when the export finished, and it's Kdenlive, it says literally, the export has finished. The export has finished. So I didn't even have to look. I just heard it, got up, come around there, scrubbed it, was happy with it, uploaded it, and then of course I have to sort out the thumbnail, which isn't a problem now. It's not. It's a doddle, because I use two websites. One to do the image editing, and I think there's a virus either on that website or on my laptop, because it must be this particular website, because every time I go on it, it's asking me to update the Flash player, but it's such a unprofessional screen. And if you look at the website, it says just got 3 or 4 words in it that is not a website. It's just suspect. I've sent a feedback to the image editor to let them know. In fact, I might check for if there's a response shortly as well, or after this. And the other website creates a 3D effect. It's a font creator type thing. It's basically one font that's 3D, but I find that once I've got that as a graphic, I can bring it into the other website, the image editor, then I can pull it apart. I can drag it corner to corner and then tilt it. So there's a space in the thumbnail where I can put this subtitle, this 3D text, and I can actually get it in that size, that height, and that width. It looks a bit, sometimes it pays off and sometimes it looks a bit awful, but the shorter the 3D text is, the more awful it is. So I did all that yesterday, and of course by the time I finished, the upload had finished, and it was just a case of filling in the YouTube fields, sorting out the end screen, then going public. And then I thought I'd watch like the first 5 minutes of it, pleased with it, stopped, and then climbed in and got up around 8ish. So I suppose I didn't listen to anything on the phone, like all these radio stations, desktop shortcut, yeah, shortcut on the phone. Usually I listen to 60 Music or 4 Extra, something where they're talking and there's drama in the background and like a, and suddenly you're asleep. Sometimes I listen to podcasts on YouTube as well, and that I always fall asleep through that. It does work, but then again you wake up because it's still on. It wakes you up later on. But I didn't have anything on last night. This morning I just went to bed. I even closed the window so there's no sound. It's completely quiet. And that was it. And then I was left with not my thoughts, but my dreams or whatever. Did I have any dreams? No. I don't know what happened. You just sort of wake up, don't you? Your biological clock. And when that happened, that was it. Here I am. I thought I'd watch the rest of the video, but let's get the breakfast done, because I don't want to. I'm falling out of the routine of having breakfast. Yesterday I had everything, but it was out of time. It was quite. I didn't like that, so I thought, get up, watch the video, watch it over breakfast, do the file transfer. So here I am. So now I've just checked the files, make sure they've been moved to the right folder. I've got 4 days at the moment. I'm going to remove 1 day in a minute, because after I've seen the video for it. And then the next one is Sunday's video, 718. And I'll probably edit that sometime afterwards. Yeah, I think today's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And tomorrow, of course, or later on, is the latest one in the Directors series, and it's on Martin Scorsese, so that should be pretty exciting. Alright, so now I'm going to log out of the laptop and carry on watching the recently uploaded video. Oh, I forgot the biscuit. Whew. Right, nearly 3:30, and I'm going to take a break for all sorts of reasons, because I should take a break. I haven't stopped since, I don't know, 11? I have no idea. That's one reason I haven't taken a break. Also, I've run out of water and I am starving. I just had to have a biscuit so I could finish what I was doing. So I reached a convenience stopping point. There was some dash cam footage, and I've just added all the music to it. But I haven't played it back yet, because it's like 12 minutes of dash cam ish footage, and I don't want to wait 12 minutes. I'm starving. I want to have a break now. Yep, so I'm just logging out, and in a few seconds I shall be in the kitchen washing up the plates and the cup, listening to whatever's on the radio. I just asked Google Hub to play various radio stations until a track sticks. Sometimes I could listen to one radio station all day, and sometimes I just want to to hear a good song. Whatever fancy takes me. Okay, power, shut down. I think it's partly cloudy today. Doesn't look too bad. It's a bit cool. You can feel a breeze, but it's not hot. I think it's about 18 degrees. So that's still good, I reckon. Anything towards the end of the teens, temperature wise, is always good. Right, we're ready. Google what time it was, and it said it's 5:09. So I've been watching YouTube videos. Oh, I saw my one again. And been checking things on my phone, like the cards that I get from Google, and one was about an update to DaVinci Resolve. They're now on version 16.2.4. And then I started watching the DaVinci Resolve video. They're doing a live update on a camera. If it was software, then I would have been interested, but their cameras I'm not interested on. So I've just turned off the TV as well. I'm going to take this cup out into the kitchen, put this down on the desk, and carry on editing. But I'm a bit worried, not worried, got a feeling I'm going to nod off because my eyes feel really heavy. So maybe I need to freshen up or something, but I can sense a nap coming. It's like the drawbridge slowly lowering. But until that happens, if I fall asleep at the keyboard, then I'll know. I'll expect the worst. As it's gone 5, I better pop down and check the mail. Right, let's begin. I have to sit up because if I don't, this is what will happen if I sit back. Anyway, it's 6:30 and I've just kicked off the export using Kdenlive, and unsurprisingly I've used a custom export setting. I think I know what I'm doing. I did test a little bit, a 9-second clip earlier, twice, with pleasing results. Hopefully it'll tackle the volume issue. We shall see. So I've done as much background work on it as possible. Yes, it's kicking off now, 6:30. So I'm quite full of actually. Sorry, not long ago I had the chili con carne. It's confusing because I see myself eating chili con carne when I'm editing, and I'm wondering which was when. It's a bit too much. It's a vicious groundhog. Why would I say that? That's silly. Trying to make levity of the levity. Trying to make light of the situation. Anyway, now I'm just going to chill. That means sipping on water and watching YouTube if I haven't got the attention span. So yeah, just that DaVinci update just popped up in my mind, and I was watching the DaVinci video, funny enough, that I've seen before, but it's so good. It's a really long, I don't know, 45-minute video by the people who made the software, given a tutorial on editing, and it's really mind-blowing. Yep, so yeah, I'm just gonna chill now. As it happened, one of the Sunday YouTubers that I follow has started to release videos on Wednesdays as well, and that's just popped up, so I'll give that a look. And yes, as I'm full up, I'm not going to I'm not even going to have a packet of ready sorted crisp or a fistful of peanuts. I'm just going to sit down with a pint of water and just relax and just glare at the big box, glare at the goggle box. And I better start charging my Samsung phone because the battery is showing red, critical. So that's the latest so far. I've just uploaded the video, the vlog I was editing today. Yeah, scrubbed through it, and the quality was good, very good. The sound, I'm not sure about. I did tinker with the sound and the video. The video looks very good. The sound sounds slightly chipmunky, just slightly. So I'm a bit, I'm not saying I'm disappointed because I haven't seen the video before. I'm going to watch it now, but I've got a feeling it's going to sound funny. Also, I was watching YouTube and then I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, it was daylight, and I thought I slept through the night. But I only had a couple of hours nap, and it was about eight-ish, quarter past 8, thereabout. So that was a strange turn of events in my model. And another thing was, I plugged in my smartphone to recharge it, and after the 2-hour nap I went to check it and I hadn't switched on the plug. But it's now an hour later and it's fast charging, so it's nearly full capacity. So that was a couple of interesting things. So I'm going to log out and watch the video. Here we go. Let's do this. Again, using Kdenlive is fantastic. But you know something? I'm missing DaVinci Resolve. Isn't that silly? I just can't be satisfied. Yeah, I just saw the recently uploaded video and it looked really beautiful. I thought, you know, aesthetically, I mean, the quality of the video was really very good. I think there was some a bit blocky here, but then I've come to realize that that's because of mixed frame rates. The phone does that. I don't know, maybe because the phone's shaking about and the frame rates shake with it. I don't know. But it when it settles, it's really beautiful to look at. The sound, I deliberately left the sound alone. The music, I always drop it by 6 decibels because It's something I've always done for all the editors, because when you play back in as it is, in its original format, it goes in. Play the mixed meters. It goes into the red, and you should. When I get it under the red, it's always -6 decibels. So I always do that with the music, but with the voice, I normally increase it by 12 decibels. But I decided to leave it alone because I was playing around with the audio export setting, and I wish I did increase the. Because I've got two tracks, you see, I've got a track for music and a track for the audio that comes with the clip, the video. And I should have increased it by 12. Well, I know next time. It's not too bad. It means you have to fiddle about with the volume switch. Volume button. But it's a minor inconvenience. And yeah, for a 24-minute video, it went really quickly because it was so beautiful to look at, and the music was quite rocky, you know, funky, dance. And yeah. Yeah, good. I just don't know what I'm thinking. I think it's probably, I don't know what time it is. Probably, it was about 9:15, so this took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But it's about 20 to 10, I reckon, or thereabouts. And what it is, I'm thinking of starting the edit on the next project now. And just keen, you know, just look forward to doing it. So I'll probably give myself a few minutes, and I think I'll do that. Yes, just rambling on really. Run out of things to say. DaVinci's got a new update, but I'm not going to. I might look into. I did look quickly at what the changes or improvements are, but they're mainly to do with settings for cameras, and bug fixes which I wasn't aware of. But whilst I was watching the video, although it was nice to look at the back of my mind thinking, what should I do? Should I go back to DaVinci? Shall I stick with Kdenlive? Terrible, isn't it? It's just there was a cartoon character in one of the old comics. I don't think it was the Beano, but it was like the Beano. It may have been the Dandy. It may have been the. What was it? There was lots of comics when I was young. There was, they were generic. I know they were all published in a place in Waterloo, Stamford Street, I think, or Coin Street. Anyway, generic. All these comics that came out, apart from the Beano and the Dandy, they were the top two. There was Topper. Oh, there was one beginning with B. Not Buster, although Buster was one. Yeah, when I was young, there was the top two were Beano and Dandy because they started off years ago in the 50s, 40s, 50s, and but the ones that came along were sort of mid mid uh, mid 70s to early 80s were things like the Buster, Monster Fun, Crazy with a K, Cheeky. I think Cheeky was a character who may have went on to have his own comic. Topper. For some reason I'm thinking Beaver. Topper. Wizard and Chips. Whoopi. But over these sometimes there's so many comics that they actually merge into one. They have merged. Yeah. Anyway, there was this one character, and her name was Wanda, and the title of her comic page was called 5-Minute Wanda, and I've never forgotten that to this day, and I am like that character. Like the title suggests, she does something, and after 5 minutes, she's fed up with it. And I'm like that. I can't decide on one thing. I need change all the time, especially with video editors. So no matter how good the video editor is, it becomes boring and dull and uninspiring, and then I look around for alternatives. I don't know where that is. I am a 5-minute wonder. Not a wonder, which is what it's based on, but Wanda. Or a male version of. So what now? Well, I might troll for YouTube, see what's out there. I just saw the midweek video of one of the Sunday YouTubers, and it was, I just didn't have the patience to watch it really, because I'm keen to start on the edit. But it's like that, so I can't sway to DaVinci at all. So Kdenlive is still in there. I just need to up the volume by 12 decibels when it comes to the speaking bit. And I thought the music was a bit different. Oh, you do lose something, you know, when I had the head, I don't know. When I was listening to it, when I was editing with the headphones, the music was really pumping. And what I'm trying to tell you, it's like it's lost something. But then again, if I was listening to it with the headphones on, you know, remotely, I might hear that. I might do that shortly before I venture to the desk. I'm rambling on. It's just unfair. I should stop. I should stop here and now. With headphones, I think with headphones, with any sound problems, seems to be a solution, but with the headphones on, it's still quiet. The music's still it's loud but tolerable, but you can't have it like that for too long because it causes damage. But if I reduce the volume on the music, then the dialogue is really quiet, so I will have to up the 12 decibel on the dialogue font. Sugar. And action.